What?
They'll run with Walker to begin the
Maybe I traded Donald. I got Buda Baker.
call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Put me slipping.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 34.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Okay, great.
To throw, Huntley.
Ooh, that was a pick.
That's a nice job
that was
there
a pick.
because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Okay, ready?
On 4th down. Huntley.
What? Come on now.
That's complete.
They gave me
He's
that?
going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and trying to keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
My man froze, yo. That's crazy. My man froze.
Inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify. I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play calls, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra. It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
loss on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He's going to keep this.
Oh, my God.
And he'll be taken on the 10. Well short of the first down. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a fourth down. So on fourth down, Pete Carroll's going to call out his field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. Well, they moved the ball well there on the opening series. Running game was in sync. They were knocking on the doorstep, but ultimately, Charles, they'll have to settle for the field goal.
Well, they certainly were moving it well, and give this defense a ton of credit. Finally dug their heels in and forced the field goal. That's wondered in his game partner. Will his offense look back at this drive and think to themselves, if we'd gotten 6, we'd be in a better spot.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
In motion comes the tight end left. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And some space here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. And the Rams at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games.
Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, Stafford. Flushed out right. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Van Jefferson. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Rams are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. An extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, it's Gain to kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And some room to work. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker. His third rushing touchdown on the year.
Nice.
And the Seahawks are able to move back in front. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A two-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
What the heck am I calling now?
Bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Come on.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Set.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground.
Damn.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford eluding the pressure right. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Off the play action. Here's Stafford. He'll buy some time right. He finds his target, Allen. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. They'll roll him out right. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver.
Had him.
He's brought down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford. That's called. It's 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown, Rams. 2-2 Atwell from 21 yards away. As his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And This will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 90 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And Walker once more. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Huntley to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf.
Oh, no.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 36.
Wow.
That one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Here we go, here we go.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage. And we're still in the 2nd quarter.
From the gun, it's Walker.
Wow. Wow.
He is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Wow.
Kenneth Walker with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Oh, man.
And the Seahawks have yet again retaken the lead. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time, they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
That's crazy.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Going up top for Cup.
Dang, that nigga hit me. That was pass interference. That was good. Good way to bump him. Wow. That was a pass interference. You got away with it.
It's paid off for him a couple of times.
Man, that's crazy.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Well, that's a wide out. When you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Huntley. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
They'll look to run with Akers. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers as the first half is winding down. And the Rangers of this first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as he kicks away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Throwing to start the drive. Huntley. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
And they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half.
Yes, sir.
With 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses defenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Sorry, bro.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the third quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get them going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said, that they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the second half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
In motion, right comes Allen. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half. They come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. Here comes the Rams punter now.
Give me some
no
medicine.
room for error here as his first
I took some earlier. I'm going to take some again.
And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
Ready?
Running left is Walker. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Looking to throw. Huntley.
Wow.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Now here's Michael Dixon.
You had great field position, too.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And he's going to be tackled inside his 10-yard line. May hear a few words from his head coach on that decision. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they work this out past the 25. 63 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself.
I got to get him to a superstar. I get him to a superstar. It's over.
That option to throw the
see you trying blitz now. Got something for that.
Off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
Come on now. Gotta break that dog.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Third and 2, Stafford. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up first and 10. They'll run on first down with Akers. And some room to run now. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. It seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
RPO, this is just sweet. Same thing you would do.
Taking it in from the 20. And the Rams go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. The extra point by
That was a jet sweep. That wasn't no RPO.
And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Your run game ain't like mine. I'm about to clamp yours. I said your run game not like mine. I'm about to clamp yours.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick three out and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped.
You about to clamp, and my running back gonna have more than yours.
Even worse now is letting it happen again right here.
My running back gonna have more than your running back.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal,
You're about to get clamped.
first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get
Watch my running back have more than your running back.
down and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now here's the play going left.
Clamp.
And he will lose yardage and be back
Triple
to
option.
the
Clamp.
24.
Clamp.
This would be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher third down.
Your offense clamp.
Gotta figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
On third down, Huntley going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Oh, you got that on Ramsey though? Wow.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
At his top speed, according to Next Gen Stats, well, really, it's ridiculous, impossible, whatever you want to call it, 22.6 miles per hour. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end
Who's
zone.
your running back? Clamp. Oh, you went even down.
13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
Damn, Booker got 20.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And
their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago.
Ooh,
they are up
clamp.
7 as they begin this drive,
Clamp.
1st and 10. They're going to snuff
Clamp.
this play out behind the line. We have not
Clamp.
seen that much today.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On 2nd and 12, Stafford. Across the middle, and this pass complete to Cooper Kupp. So both teams trade touchdowns.
That's my first time running that play. What are you talking about? I never even ran that play before. I ran that play once. This is my first time running this game.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he's got room. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's able to get this past the 40. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move.
I know, ain't nothing clamped over here.
Tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch.
Big play.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Stafford. Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Rams might be headed to the win column for the first time this season as they add on to their lead. An extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials
you doing an RPO glitch, little chump.
and get back to work.
Get an RPO glitch on me.
Get this up to midfield.
That's what you get doing an RPO glitch, nigga.
Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up.
Still running?
Here's Walker. And past the 40.
That ain't gonna help you win down 14 points.
130 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. To throw on 2nd down. Huntley. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
That's right. You better take it easy.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Ramsey.
He tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring it back. It's an
Ramsey.
interception return for a Rams touchdown. Here's
Rams by 21. I needed this win.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
As long as I sweep the division, I'm cool.
Another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Oh, boy.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Rams are going to
threw it across your chest, bro. You threw it from yonder.
He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across.
Look how you threw it. You had somebody wide open and you missed.
When you were tight, don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
Dang.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stafford, he's got Allen. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 1st down, Stafford here.
What?
And he rifles one incomplete.
I didn't even throw it out of bounds. How did he do that?
That one was incomplete. It's been really sharp in this one.
That's
it's
crazy.
Resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one.
And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Gain is up and going. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Following the touchdown, here's Gain to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
To throw, Huntley. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
Talk about two sides of the ball cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. That front 7, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
They did, right? I ain't even gonna lie. They
So
did.
now, just like that, things changed dramatically. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Akers. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
They definitely gave me the game like 30 points ago, 40 points ago.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace where the other offense are going against you.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan
Saying 3-3-5.
But overall, though, they were just out
It's not 3-3-5.
They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Same nickel.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. They'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
That's dollar.
Extra
That's dollar. They ain't even nickel.
And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going and continue to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out with this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And lose yardage here, back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Play action. Stafford. Past the 20. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing here, Stafford. And this This will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Got to be feeling confident they're going to get off the schneid. An old coach told me he calls this a relief win. 0-3 would have been bad. You get to 1-2, you feel a lot better, don't you?
That is so true, and you feel better about yourself. You think to yourself, okay, we're still in the playoff hunt. We're not out of it at 0-3. But the other part, too, it leads to doubt about your system, leads to doubt about your coaches. They don't have to worry about that now. They can move forward.
Oh, did the Rams get it? Yes! L.A. football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and the onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
GG's.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandable. So not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for L.A., they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season.
Yeah. Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line. Do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. You ain't made it till you got stylists go out and shop for you. You ain't made it till they put on top of you. Parading through the city, the whole block come out for you. We just getting started, y'all finna see what we bout to do. Boy, stop, you ain't here, I'm the real truth. Hunters, real blue, strips on them still new. Shopping at Dover Street, I'm dripping like mildew. They say you don't visit the hood, dog, I still do. A real one, only difference, my bill's bigger. I'm still with ya, I just got rich a little quicker. The same man, God handed me his game plan. I ain't perfect, far from it, what can I say, man? I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. What I gotta do, time after time we do the impossible. It felt like yesterday.